So Kamala Harris decided to do another fake interview, but this time Oprah was hosting it. It was more like a town hall. Movie stars were there, campaign people were there, regular people / undecided voters were there, and a few regular people got to ask questions. The movie stars that attended, they're just on team Stop Trump. They don't really like Harris or think she's a good leader. They just think people will do whatever they say. Well, to all the rich and famous people out there who are trying to get people to vote for whoever they want, we don't care what you think. We're not your mindless servants. You have no idea what it's like right now in this country, and you have no idea what we're going through. So eventually, Harris took some questions. She was asked about the border. She gave the same old garbage answer about the border bill that was dropped, talked about how Trump is a bad man, and of course, no accountability on her end for ending Trump's border executive orders when her and Biden entered office. I also noticed she loves to talk about her work with the border as the California Attorney General, kind of pretending to be a border hawk, but she says nothing about her work with the border as the vice president. Why is she doing this? Because she's hiding from her record. She has failed as vice president. The real answer to this guy's question is, this is exactly what she wants. She wants mass immigration. She's glad we're being invaded. She's glad we have a border crisis. Why? Because it's going to secure the Democrat vote. She thinks it's going to secure her name in the history books as the first female president. I mean, think about it. Kamala isn't affected by this mess. She has armed guards protecting her. She's wealthy. She doesn't have to worry about our problems. She was then asked by a young couple who are trying to build a life and have a second child. They asked, what is she going to do to combat inflation? She discussed price controls, which will never work, and she gave the same BS empty promises of giving away free money via the $25,000 for first-time homebuyers, which will never happen, and she knows this, yet she still spreads this false hope. And the couple was obviously not impressed. Kamala has no idea how to solve these problems. She's an empty suit. She just wants her name in the history books. If she's elected, the real president will be the Obamas and the Clintons. I mean, it's terrible, and you have to wonder, how did we get to this place? As far as the rest of the town hall, they spent a lot of time talking about abortion. Why? Because the Democrats have nothing else to run on. This is their Hail Mary. They hope they can divide enough people on this issue to sway the vote and to put Harris in office. But it's not working. Harris and Oprah also briefly talked about gun control, and there were two surprising things. One, Kamala elaborated on her gun ownership. She said, if you break into my house, you're getting shot.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
I personally think she's obviously pandering to gun owners, and as a gun owner, it's not working. We don't believe you. And the second, she straight out said she wants an assault weapons ban.
And I'm in favor of assault weapons bans.
Do you see the flip-flopping, the manipulation of verbiage? Last week she said Trump was lying when he said she wants to take your guns, and she just admitted she wants to do an assault weapons ban. So don't be fooled, friends. So my impression of this interview, looking back in hindsight, was Harris was uncomfortable. She did not want to be there. She did not want to answer questions, and she was just trying to run out the clock. The only purpose of this town hall The only purpose was it allows her campaign and the media to say she's doing interviews and she's answering questions when she's really not. I think this town hall actually helped Trump more than it helped her. By doing this town hall, she showed everyone she's a failure. She's an empty suit with a title. I mean, these people asked simple questions and she failed these people and their simple questions. She was given a chance to be their president. They're essentially saying, hey, I want to vote for you. Give me something to grab a hold of. She didn't give them anything. She didn't give them any real answers or hope. She gave them nothing. Maybe a wake-up call to go out and vote for Trump. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.